One more time.
One more time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here with Agekin and Nano Ninja. You may have to know why, who is this weird guy, but that's beside the point. Today, we are going to be bringing you the toppiest of the tier list. If you guys have an allergy, you better step back because it's about to get nuts. We're going to be covering the top tier list of chicken sandwiches. Again, those scrumptious, yummy chicken sandwiches with yours truly, Agekin and Nano Ninja. Sit back, relax, get yourself a bowl of popcorn, and let's go.
Holy crap. That was funny. That was good.
Sometimes it just be like that, man.
Sometimes it does be like that. And it bees another Thursday. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. It is Toppiest Tier, the show of tier lists where we take your favorite anything and we make a tier list out of it. It is me, as usual, Jamario, your host, aka Agekin, for those of you who knows me on the inters of nets. And my special guest co-host today, we have longtime friend, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu enthusiast, gamer, cosplayer, podcast host. The resume keeps on stacking up. My boy, Daniel Sheehan. What's going on, Dan?
You know, Jamario, the last time, I think we met in college.
Yeah, we did.
I believe it was fraternity related. I believe you're a teak.
I am. We are rival fraternities.
No.
Not anymore, but yeah.
We're just fam. It's that simple.
Yeah.
It's your boy Nano Ninja, your friendly neighborhood nerd. And today I was actually really excited that I got the chance to work with you because, well, low-key, I'm a foodie.
It seems a lot of people who do tune into this, they are foodies. They come here for all of the opinions on not only just like chicken sandwiches, but cereal is gonna be an episode that so many people are gonna come to. The waiting list to co-host cereal is like this fucking tall. Everyone has opinions on cereal. I'm gonna have to split it up into multiple episodes. The ice cream one was heat. Pop-Tarts was the big one. Fries. I know French fries is gonna be one. Because I've been seeing some people talk some stupidity about like which French fries are the best and dumping on the wrong ones. But today we decided to do chicken sandwiches. This one was fun because I had to put it off for a week to do some more research. I had to go and kind of refresh myself as to what some of these chicken sandwiches taste like. Because I don't really eat fast food that much anymore because I'm trying to like cut of this quarantine fat and be well, as you said. So, that being said, it's quarantine time. How are you doing? What are you up to?
Ironically enough, my life has never been more chaotic because I work for a hospital, and we're gonna keep the name out of it because we're just gonna keep the name out of it. I work in their IT department, and right now, my life has never been more chaotic because of trying to, I guess, prepare for the worst if trying to be, as nice as possible because, with different states and, healthcare and yada, yada, yada. We're trying to make sure that this hospital is prepared for the worst. We make sure we have enough beds available, proper setups. And since now everyone has been self-quarantined to minimize your travel, the biggest project that's been nailing me is setting up all the pharmacies, retail pharmacy, non-retail pharmacy, specialty pharmacies, to make sure they have enough PCs to fill the orders, and to make sure the dispensaries are, they have enough pharmacists at the terminals to make sure they get the meds out in the proper amount of time, because some meds people must take on a consistent basis, and they cannot fall behind that schedule or bad things are going to happen, and we're going to kind of just keep it at that because you don't want to cycle off certain prescriptions.
I have a few friends that not only work in the medical field but also are pharmacists. That's pretty much their job, so I hear stories about that all the time. I almost worked for a company that's a pharmaceutical company and would have been IT for that, and Ooh, that's a level of chaos. I can only imagine what you're going through. That is, you are in shoes that I couldn't possibly understand and fill. So shout out to you, man. That's a deal. That's a whole ordeal.
I mean, it's keep me busy.
Yeah, I've been saying for myself that I'm busier now than I was before the quarantine. Like, I have no opportunities to work from home like I used to. I have to go in every day, do
Right.
IT at my job, and just make sure like people.
Oh yeah, and all the remote users for the great influx of remote users, we had to special order Chromebooks so people could remote in and make sure to get on the hospital network to access patient care. Which, oh man,
So okay, never mind. We won't dig too deep in the Chromebook because that is a question that is a question I have in itself. But let's go ahead.
that's a whole nother different
It sure
issue
as hell is.
for a different time.
What in the whole hell? But that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get the ball rolling. So on here
Yay!
on here is on the screen you see a tier list. We have, I do believe it is 15 fast food restaurants. I made this tier list on Tier Maker myself. If you type exclamation tier list in the chat, in Twitch chat if you're watching from Twitch, you will get a link to the tier list itself, and you can make your own and share it. You can post it. I do believe I'll let you post it in the stream chat. All of you watching on Facebook or YouTube, you can go to you can look up best, I think it's chicken sandwiches, like fast food fried chicken sandwiches, something, and it says description for Toppiest Tier, and you can go ahead and get this tier list and you can share it out. I want to see what your tier list look like, because I'm going to have some opinions and judge you at the end. I already had one person share their tier list, so I have a couple of questions for them if they're watching, but we'll get to that. Danny has his tier list right there in front of him. He'll go ahead and share his out. For those of you who are new to this, a tier list is essentially you take your favorite category, in this case chicken sandwiches, and everything is given a grade. S at the top to F at the bottom. F also known as trash tier. And today we're judging it based off of taste and consistency, because of course chicken sandwiches, they gotta fucking taste good, right? And then consistency as in, like, if you go to one McDonald's, is that chicken sandwich really good there? And is it ass at another McDonald's? Nah, for it to be S tier, it's gotta be good damn near everywhere you go. Always good.
Are we also going to factor in, like, is it, did you get it like grilled, or is it
bonus
crispy?
points? So that's the bonus points can go to if there's varieties, like if it's a spicy chicken sandwich,
Right.
if they have different types. I'm kind of keeping grilled out of it. If you happen, I don't normally get grilled sandwiches. That may be more of your ballpark that you can add some pointers to, but I'm sticking kind of to fried. I know fried chicken better than.
Okay, then let's just rule out grilled chicken and just stick with what we know and what we're gonna keep us easiest on course. So we're gonna stick with a battered fried grilled chicken sandwich.
Batter fried chicken sandwich. You got it. And the only rules to this is, hi, all of my vegan friends on Facebook.
Sorry.
This discussion isn't necessarily for you. Vegan, I mean, meat substitutes, them bitches smack, and there's probably going to be an episode for that. But today, we're all about, like, the actual meats today. We're all about the fucking chicken. So,
And I consume I consume a lot of it because, generally speaking, as an overall athlete, there's a different varieties of meat, you consume for various reasons. I like the fish and the chicken because it's leaner, higher in protein, and less in fat compared to a possible red meat, which has a totally different, health benefit. But for me personally, chicken is ideal because it's easy to cook. You can season up the way you want to, and I just like it in general.
I see people said, my boy Dante THTV614, local fighting game enthusiast, and the FGC's like, chicken sandwiches. Kim, I've been waiting for Kim to say something on Facebook chat. I'm quite sure, I said this on Twitter, she's going to invalidate this tier list if McDonald's McChicken is an S tier. So she is waiting for that, and look at that, it is bookended right in the middle, so you have to sit and watch for a bit. and judge us off of our opinions. And as once again, if you're in Twitch chat, !tier list, all one word, will get you to link to the tier list. I want to see them tier list. But let's go ahead and get started. First up, Burger King. When was the last time you had a Burger King chicken sandwich?
About a year ago.
Okay, so you have the fresher opinion than I do. I used to love these. When I used to live in like DC, Virginia area, and when I moved to Cleveland, you know, we were kind of adjusting to new households, kind of figuring out how to make money work. So we used to go to Mr. Heroes and Burger King all the time.
I feel so bad for your intestines if you're going to.
Hey, don't you? Hey, whoa! Don't you talk shit about Mr. Hero? Mr.
Hero's never done me well.
Okay, Mr. Hero is great. I always got like a chicken Philly. Like, let's be fair, I didn't go for like the Roman burger because I respect myself. But I don't blame you. So, what was your experience with the Burger King chicken sandwich a year ago?
It was the spicy chicken sandwich meal. I don't know if they still have, but it looked like a long chicken breast that the sides may have cut off just to get a long piece of meat. I ranked this personally D as in Delta because I felt that they may have overcooked it, left it in the fryer too, so it was pretty dry in the middle, and there was no lettuce to add any different crunch or anything, which I thought was kind of ridiculous. Because most sandwiches that, you know, at least chicken sandwiches that I partake in, have like a lettuce or some type of vegetable to add a little bit more crunch to it. Mm-hmm. They were really lacking on that, and the mayo was just non-existent. So I put that in D as in Delta.
So fun fact about me with my chicken sandwiches, I hate mayo and like a lot of random condiments, so I almost always get them plain. When I was a kid, yeah, I would get the chicken sandwich, and then I was a weird kid. I used to like put ketchup on it, and I thought that was the shit. I don't know why.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know. I mean, I don't do that anymore. I put like honey mustard and barbecue sauce. Like,
there we go, ladies and gentlemen. He got into the real condiments.
Yeah, exactly. So, that being said, the only reason I'm not putting the Burger King chicken sandwich in F tier is because it has bacon on it, which is nice. But so that shit goes straight in the D tier for me. Yeah, that Long Boy chicken sandwich is on some bullshit. Their chicken tenders aren't even the worst at Burger King. Like,
no, I
would
like the
rank
chicken tenders.
I would rank their chicken tenders maybe at like a B or C tier if I'm being harsh on them. So, and it's like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
Why are they sticking to this Long Boy, like fucking shoe sole size ass chicken patty?
It reminds me of a po' boy down in Texas.
I can't put those two together, po' boy in Texas, because I go straight for barbecue in Texas. So
it's just a big, long, obnoxious sandwich.
Okay, yeah. So it's unnecessary, and it doesn't even taste that great. Like, it's inconsistent as hell. Some places it's really good or it's okay, and then the other places like, this is the worst fucking thing I've had all day. Like you said, yours was overcooked and tastes like trash. So yeah, D tier for me. We're on the same page on that one. Bacon literally keeps this thing from being the worst on this entire list.
Yeah, I'll absolutely agree with that.
So next up,
insert sad tuba effect because it's below C. Wah, 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 wah.
Poor King. You could have tried hard. Yeah, it is meh. It is a very big meh-ass sandwich.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, it got the job done. It filled me up. It filled me up to where I was able to get home. But it's just something that I can't really see myself purchasing.
No, it's a desperation purchase. And desperation purchases are like D
absolutely.
And below always. Okay, so Chick-fil-A, the highly contentious Chick-fil-A.
All right, since I led with that one, why don't you lead?
All right. I had a Chick-fil-A sandwich today. Let me tell you, they hate the gays, which is unfortunate. As a pansexual African-American, they have some problematic takes. They're never open on Sunday.
Do they ever?
But fuck me, it's an S-tier sandwich. It's
Really?
fucking delicious. It is really good.
Oh snap!
I like the
I put that in
batter.
Bravo.
The batter is like, it's always, even if you don't get it like ultra fresh, it's still crispy. The batter has seasoning and like flavor to it. Maybe they marinate their chicken or some bullshit, but like the chicken tastes fucking good. And that's coming from me as a plain chicken ass sandwich guy. No pickles, no lettuce, although I can do lettuce on chicken sandwiches. Just a raw ass chicken sandwich. It's fucking delicious. Get that barbecue sauce, or if you're a Chick-fil-A sauce person, and dip that. Woo, shit. I don't get Chick-fil-A but maybe twice a year because Chick-fil-A is problematic. It's like gangster rap, or like a really trashy ass rap song where it's like on a Tuesday you'd be like, oh my god, this is problematic. Oh, the misogyny. But on Friday, you can't tell me that Anti Up ain't a banger. I feel like I want to go rob motherfuckers and shit.
Yeah.
It is a weird dilemma that you get put in, but it is fucking delicious. Yeah,
I put that as Bravo for me.
If you haven't had it in a while, go ahead and suck it up and try it. You'd be surprised.
I had right before we got quarantined because I was in Rocky River for work, and there's a Chick-fil-A right out there.
Yeah. I work out in Avon. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Just for me, it was just I couldn't get into it.
Okay.
It didn't wow me, if you will. I mean, THT. I mean, yeah, this is big energy stuff. I'm a foodie. For my output for athletics, I need calories.
You B is low to me. If I were to add, if morals and scruples were a
I left that out
indicator,
of it.
then I would put it in B. But I'm pulling the morals and scruples out of it because it's fucking delicious, in my opinion. I had a breakfast chicken sandwich at that, and that shit filled me up.
The breakfast stuff is. I didn't think about the breakfast. Okay, so I thought this was more lunch and dinner.
I'm just saying in general. Like, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Like, I had, because it was what? I think I went at like 10 because I left a little later today.
Whatever.
Yeah, I went around 10 and it was still breakfast time, and I was like, all right, let me get a breakfast bagel. And whoo, that bitch smacked. That bitch had me.
Was it a front hand or a backhand?
It had me.
That's a big difference.
It had me. What's the name of the teacher Crocker on Fairly Odd Parents? That chicken sandwich. Sandwich. That bitch popped. So S tier for me. First S tier of the day. You say it's B? You know what? I respect that it didn't hit the same way for you.
No.
All right. So next up, Dairy Queen. So those of you who checked out my IG and my Twitter, I did a live review. Every week I always do like a live review, just a spoiler for one thing. If the one in Avon didn't sell chicken sandwich, I was prepared to drive to Pennsylvania for the culture because I know that there's one in Pennsylvania. But I found one. I said it was like a D tier ass. I'm actually going to put it in F tier, to be perfectly honest. It was absolute holy trash, which is super unfortunate because Dairy Queen's chicken strips are like A tier, maybe even S, in my opinion. I'm
agreeing with you because I put Dairy Queen in the F tier because I feel like they're trying to overexpand in what their original market was, which was shakes and tasty treats.
But they do burgers and chicken strips really well. It's just that
chicken strips, yeah. But you would figure I would put their chicken strips as a B+ tier.
Okay.
But it's just, how the hell do you mess up a chicken sandwich when your chicken strips and chicken tenders are that good?
Like, it tasted like, if you remember back in the day, it
tastes like cardboard.
Like in your maybe like middle school cafeteria when they would have chicken sandwich day, and it's just like it's flat as fuck. It tastes like there is no seasoning on it, and that breading wasn't crispy. It was like mushy and.
Well, it sits under a hot plate, and it just. Ugh.
But Dan, they made this one fresh. I had to wait for them to bring out the sandwich because they had to drop it in the fryer. It didn't sit under a hot plate. It was a fresh ass sandwich. It tasted super bad. I didn't even finish it. It was a DNF. I did not finish. It's that bad that I didn't finish it. And then what did I do? I went and did some work. I went to work, and then when I left work, I went to a different restaurant because I was mad that I was still hungry because I didn't eat it. What the fuck? It's trash.
You had to cross-contaminate, didn't you? You had to cross-contaminate because they failed you.
I had to have a palate cleanser of something delicious. It was so bad that I went to a poke restaurant and had like fresh poke just to have some like clean ingredients in my body. So my body wasn't just like, yeah, no, you fucked up. You fucked up, my guy. And then I went and worked out. Like, if I imagine working out on that terrible ass Dairy Queen chicken sandwich. What you wouldn't be able to finish that workout? Your stomach would be all fucked up. You can't do abs. You can't do core.
There'd be a lot of other problems too.
Be ass blasted all over the gym. We can't be having that.
No, that's unacceptable.
Okay, so far Chick-fil-A, yeah, Dairy Queen is the first trash tier of the day. Hopefully the last, but we'll see. So next up, Jack in the Box. So Midwesterner, I travel all over the fucking place for different tournaments, for yo-yoing video games, dance games, whatever. I had Jack in the Box again for the first time last year. When I went to when I went to my friend's wedding in California. Damn. Jack in the Box is an experience, and I wish we had some here, but whatever. When was the last time you've had Jack in the Box?
I was in St. Louis for the Midwest Nationals for Jiu-Jitsu. I was featured super fight to kick off the tournament before I competed in the Nogi division. And after we got, luckily I was able to weigh in before, so I wanted to get a couple of after the weight cut, I wanted to get at least one meal in me to wake up the body and then go have a second dinner. And I'm like, oh, Jack in the Box. I see a lot of this advertising. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, let's get some protein, get some chicken in me, get some fries, some carbs, and just start to, let my body recover a little bit from the weight cut and just get calories. Let's just get calories. For me, this was A tier for me.
Okay. I'm actually going to agree with you. I'm going to put Jack in the Box in A tier as well. I had it twice. So I had Jack in the Box breakfast because I wanted to see what everyone was yelling about. And then I had Jack in the Box. If it's
breakfast, then it's S tier for me. For their breakfast, that would have been S tier.
That's the breakfast, the fast food breakfast episode. That's a future one. Oh yeah, I agree.
You're welcome.
Their variety is just—it's absolutely irresponsible how much delicious shit they have. But yeah, no, that chicken sandwich was really fucking good. I remember that. It was hot as shit that day, even despite the fact that it was November. It was November in California.
I went in February, so it was actually the temperature out in St. Louis was very, very good for me. Mm-hmm. Coming from Ohio, but it was a great sandwich, but it didn't leave, like, to go S tier for me. It didn't leave like, oh, I want to go get another one.
Yeah, pretty much. It was like, you know what, this is great. I wouldn't be upset if I had another one, but I was also like, I'm going to try not to eat like super trash while I'm like on vacation.
Like, and to the opposite point, I didn't want to throw it out the window. You'd be like, screw this, I want to throw it out the window.
Yeah. I guess that's a good like standard of judgment, is just like, is this so bad, or is this meh that I'm just gonna throw it out the window? And no, I smashed that bitch on a long walk back. I even took the long route and drank a milkshake. It was delicious.
There you go.
Shit was nice. So yeah, we are in agreement so far with Jack in the Box being A tier. Not quite it doesn't have the oomph to go over. But
no, I think if they would redo their seasoning when they cook it, I think it has much more potential. But overall, I was very satisfied.
For sure. All right, so name that is synonymous Name that is synonymous with fried chicken, the Colonel. KFC, one of the largest fast food franchises on the fucking planet.
Yeah.
You go to any country, there's a KFC. In some countries, like China, it's the fanciest. In China and Japan, it's one of the fanciest restaurants you can go into, and it makes no goddamn sense. In I think it is Thailand, it is called Hitler's. Fun fact.
Fun fact that I don't ever want to hear again.
No, it's weird. So, KFC.
Bravo for me.
B for you. I'm going to go ahead. I'm actually going to put it in. I wish I could kind of like nudge it between B and A, because a KFC chicken sandwich is good enough to be an A tier. But fuck me, it is so goddamn inconsistent. You can go to one KFC and that chicken sandwich is perfect, and then you'll go to another one and it's like, what the fuck is this? It's either cold or like y'all overcooked it. Like you gave me like a tiny piece. You gave me way too much fucking shredded lettuce, a whole lot of bun, and not a lot of chicken.
I feel like sometimes, they don't properly strain it, and it just filled with grease. And
that's the other thing. Like you unwrap it, and it's just
dripping.
Like, ugh. Like
and then you get the bubble guts, and then all hell breaks.
It's unfortunate because like it's S tier taste with B tier ass inconsistency.
Absolutely, I'm 100% in agreement with that. 100%.
So I mean, okay, I'll put it in A. But I'm not happy about putting it in A.
Then don't put it in A. Then keep it in B, so you're not driving yourself crazy.
We'll leave it in B, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, it's get it together, KFC.
That's what you're known for.
It's what you're known for. Your chicken itself is great.
I better be freaking amazed. Like, this is a fucking sandwich.
Your sides are wonderful.
Disappointed. The sides are great.
It complements any bullshit that you're going to get. The mac and cheese always be hitting.
But don't make it so like I want to go for more sides than a main dish. And that's what I feel like. Oh well, at least I'm gonna go to KFC. I can get a bowl of mashed potatoes and a side of mac and cheese too. But
oh, so I see Facebook chat. My boy,
they're not happy.
Dwayne, who was the co-host for the ice cream episode, he said it's F tier. I'm not necessarily going to super disagree with you, because once again, like when KFC hands you a chicken sandwich that's bad, it's really fucking bad. It's a ruin your day level of bad. So
and the portions are not consistent.
You are right. Like they don't give hearty chicken sandwich. They do like sliders.
Yeah.
So,
yes, that's exactly what. Yes.
Yeah. No. So it's staying in B tier. Dwayne, you're super right. It's staying in B tier. I completely forgot that they just do fucking just slider size. Yeah. Like that's S tier taste. B tier as fuck everything else. Fucking KFC. Jesus Christ, get it together. So I'm gonna get off of KFC before I get more mad about it. So here we go. McDonald's.
This is a happy podcast. This is happy.
I mean, it's spicy. I am the spicy. I'm the spicy commentator in many circles. So this is nothing new for me. McDonald's, the McChicken. This is gonna be the most divisive rating we're gonna give it. I can already tell. So.
I'm gonna put it in B tier for me personally.
Sorry, Kim. I am also gonna put it in B tier.
Because over the years, I've noticed that the portions of it have gotten a little bit smaller, and the other issue is that it's inconsistent when they're adding, the chicken sauce or like say lettuce. Because I've had one or two shreds. I'm like, yo, I want the extra crunch. I want a good chicken sandwich. It's the reason why it's so low for me is the inconsistency of the different the chains and how they prepare it.
You couldn't have said it better. I mean, I'll get mine with lettuce, but the lettuce quality is never crunchy. It's always kind of gross, and maybe you're right. Maybe it could have been. I'll even say that it was because I was a child, and things are bigger when you're a kid. But even Kim, you can attest to this. Kim, you don't even eat one McChicken. You eat like 4. Kim, by the way, she's a marathon runner. She runs like marathons and ultra marathons. So
Jesus,
you eat like 2 to 4. Almost every other sandwich on this list except KFC, one will fill you up. You feel fine after one. You gotta get like 4 McChicken sandwiches.
I usually get 4 for my caloric intake.
Well, that makes sense for you as like an athlete, who you need that. Like for me, I do dancing and cardio. Like in order to feel something, I gotta get at least 2. And the chicken sandwich is kind of at that. Like it does a terrible job of filling you up. It does have
reason why. Okay, I can see that.
The bonus point is, as someone mentioned, it's fucking cheap. I think that was Tony. It's cheap as shit.
That's why I put it in the B list, because they do put it on their value, so I can get more and make sure of my, because I average about 3,500 to 4,000 calories a day.
Mm-hmm.
So I can eat inexpensively and not feel disappointed that I'm not getting the best bang for it.
Fair enough. Kim said after she climbed Mount Whitney, she ate 4. You need, I mean, impressive, but you need more than one. One chicken sandwich doesn't hit. Even if you're in poverty, it definitely don't hit, because you're just like, man, if I had another $1, I would be straight. I guess you, Kim, I guess you'll agree with Dan that it's perfect pre-exercise food. I'm not going to discount you there. It's good
pre or post, because you're still like, even though like with the nutritional value, you're still getting a protein and a carb to start your recovery after a workout. Then you can get a second meal in that's more loaded to what you think your body needs or maybe craving. So it's a good tweener.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, but we both agree, B tier. It could do better. Hey, be happy that we didn't put it below. It's not down there in the abyss with Burger King and Dairy Queen. It's not fucking up. They're not fucking up chicken sandwiches. I mean, a different episode later with chicken tenders and chicken nuggets. Boy, they suck at chicken nuggets. Fight me. McDonald's chicken nuggets are goddamn trash.
Yo, you're gonna have people fighting in chat about that one.
Absolutely, but we'll move on. Popeyes chicken sandwich. Have you had a Popeyes chicken sandwich yet?
I did.
Okay. Did you think it lived up to the hype? Would you have stabbed someone over it?
You're gonna be amazed, but yes, I put it in S.
Oh, we both agree. It is an S tier ass sandwich.
When I was in the parking lot eating, I'm like, yo, I want another one. The consistency of it, I felt it was cooked to perfection. The seasoning was very, very well balanced. I got a very good helping of lettuce and pickles. And I'm just like, yo, I'm like, now I see what this hype is about.
I agree. Popeyes as a restaurant is inconsistent as shit when it comes to chicken. I have had chicken tenders that are fluffy and great, and I've had ones that look like they were more of like chicken finger ends and were overcooked. But every Popeyes I've been to, that bitch is
phenomenal.
Bitch is to the moon. It is nuts how good that. I'm not saying I'd stab someone over it, but if you cut me a long line, I'd punch you over it. I'd fight you over the Popeyes chicken sandwich.
Yeah, I'll agree
the only
with that.
thing that would make it like broken triple S God tier is if for their spicy chicken sandwiches, instead of them doing like a spicy sauce, like a spicy mayo, they actually use like that spicy Popeyes breading that they use
while they're cooking it. Okay, yeah, absolutely, 100%.
If they have a spicy chicken sandwich with that, oh my god, it's like JoJo, like Joseph Joestar's oh my god levels of delicious.
Oh, absolutely.
That would 100%. Be a busted ass chicken sandwich. It wouldn't even qualify for this tier list because it'd be unfair.
100%.
So yeah, Tony says anyone who doesn't like Popeye's chicken sandwiches are at Chick-fil-A and probably hate the LGBTQ community. I'm gonna agree, actually. There are people. I have heard
yeah.
people say that like, oh, it's overrated, but not one person has said that. Yo, this sandwich is fucking trash. Because one, they've probably been wiped off the face of the earth by now. Someone lifted them out of existence. Or two,
I've seen fights break out when people are talking bad about the Popeyes.
It's super good, guys. Yeah, Kim, you've never had Popeyes. I will. So when the core loosens up and we feel that we can visit each other, or round one opens back up, I will bring you. I live right down the street from a Popeyes. I will bring you a Popeyes chicken sandwich. I'll bring you a regular and a spicy boy. And I want you to see what that's about. I want your actual opinion. So we'll leave it at that. Glad
I want to know her opinion too, because people say the hype is quote unquote fake. It's just people being stupid people. It's
not.
No,
it's not. It's fucking good. It's super good. And by the way, all of you watching on Facebook, by the way, for everyone on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all are the best. Like you, love you. Make sure you click the follow. If you're on Facebook, follow Twitch, etc., etc. But the link to the tier list is on my Facebook page. I made a post about it today. You can make your own tier list. Go ahead and post about it. You can post it in this chat. You can post it in the topic that I did. Everyone on Twitch, ! tier list will get you the link to the tier list. I want to see your tier list later on, folks. Like,
yeah, so do I.
We're a little more over halfway through the tier list right now. We want to see what your actual opinions are. So now
show us what you got.
Yes, we want to know. Like, we're opinionated. These are just opinions, but but we can call your opinions invalid if you don't have a good enough arguments, because that's how it goes. So next up, Arby's. Arby's is a restaurant that I don't understand why there is so much fucking hate over. I have been appalled over the past year as I see posts on social media of people just shitting on Arby's, and I don't fucking get it. If you don't like the roast beef sandwiches, fine.
If you don't like a roast beef sandwich, step up to me right now.
So my only gripe for like the roast beef sandwiches is, one, you have to get the big roast beef for it to be filling at all. Of regular roast beef sandwiches, even as a kid, I was able to eat 4 of them. Like a skinny 90-pound Jamario, I used to fuck roast beef sandwiches up. Like, they're just not filling at all. The big roast beef is something else.
I don't understand how it makes you feel like garbage, Kim. I've never had a problem ever. It leaves me satisfied and, still feeling good. It's the curly fries.
All right, I mean, I think their curly fries are damn near S tier fries, but that's for the fry episode.
That's a completely different subtopic.
Sure is. So I'm going to put, ooh. So if you don't like their roast beef, try their chicken. It's S tier. Their chicken strips are great. They know their way around some fucking chicken. For them, they have a regular chicken sandwich, but where it's at is like I think it is the Swiss bacon.
Yep.
Where it's Swiss bacon and then honey mustard, and they also have a chicken cordon bleu, which that's fucking great. Get that in your life. Get both of those sandwiches in your life. They have really fucking good chicken, and it is consistently good everywhere. So,
I put it at A because I feel like Arby's does way better with their deli style sandwiches, like their Reubens, their beef. I feel like they can improve their chicken a little bit.
Fair enough. It's still amazing. They still have an amazing variety of chicken just in general. Like
absolutely.
3 different fried chicken sandwiches, and then they have like their whatever they call it, like the market ones where they're made with like fresher bread, and that shit's still good.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, the chicken bacon Swiss is an unbelievable sandwich, and that alone is S tier. The other variety they have for me is just like y'all are doing too much. You've already earned it. You're cementing the fact that you're an S tier sandwich. But you say A tier, which is cool. I don't mind that. I respect that opinion. I have no qualms against that.
I just feel like they can do a little bit more with what they already have and established on. Yes, the other two are phenomenal, but I still think they can push it a little bit more. Make sure they come out with a top tier S quality sandwich.
Fair enough. All right, Shake Shack. Yes, Cleveland has not only but one Shake Shack, we got two of them motherfuckers now, and that's nice. I love Shake Shack. I've loved Shake Shack for a while since I've had it in like when I went to Chicago and stuff. Their shakes are expensive, but they're delicious.
But are worth it though.
They are. I usually go to Shake Shack and I get their chicken nuggets because it's light. It's usually when I go to Shake Shack, I want something light because I already know the milkshake's gonna like fill me the fuck up. But I have had their chicken sandwich, and I'm going to go ahead and honestly, I'm gonna put it in the A tier. It's not quite as good. It kind of has like that same taste as like Chick-fil-A chicken in my opinion. Like their seasoning's kind of similar. They also do chicken nuggets the same way where they're like this fucking big and it's kind of ignorant and annoying, but it's good. It's just not as consistent as Chick-fil-A. Like there are days in which I go and it's like, oh, this hit, and then some days where it's like, let me go to Balance and maybe get some like bubble tea to like fill the rest of my stomach or something like that.
Right.
Yeah, it wavers a little bit. Yes, we do need Cookout in Ohio. I would 100% agree.
I put it at B because it's a decent enough sandwich where I'm not gonna throw it out the window, but I still feel like there's more to be desired.
Yeah.
So I personally put it at B as in Bravo.
Yeah. Besides that, Shake Shack is awesome. Their burgers are pretty good. Pretty good. Keyword pretty good. I think they do chicken a little bit better than their burgers. Their fries, if you like crinkly fries, well then you're at fucking home. Yeah. And the shakes are wonderful. Their seasonal shakes are almost always bang on. Every single one of them.
The one thing I could say is they only have chicken sandwich, and I feel like with their burger selection, they can expand on it to possibly do like a barbecue chicken sandwich or something a little bit different.
That is a good point. They do need a little bit more offerings with like toppings and stuff. They could, make it a little bit more appetizing. It does feel like sometimes Shake Shack tries to be like a big like, oh, you can make your own, create your own burger, or you can have it like this style, kind of like how In-N-Out does.
Yeah.
But they kind of fall a little bit short because they like pigeonhole themselves way more on the burgers half. So. And their burgers are kind of like, for the most part as well. So,
That's the reason why I put it B, because there's only one type of, like, don't get me wrong, the buttermilk chicken sandwich is very, very good. But I feel like you can do a whole lot more because of how specialized their burgers can be.
Mm-hmm. That is for goddamn sure. Next up, Steak and Shake. They used to be fucking everywhere. Now they're kind of not. I wonder why. They also used to be 24 hours everywhere. Now the ones that are still left aren't, and that's kind of fucking annoying. Because sometimes I'm driving back from out of town at 2 o'clock in the morning. Maybe I want some chicken strips and a milkshake, a stupid ass milkshake of sorts. I used to go to Steak and Shake all the fucking time in like 2000, like in college, like 2005, 2006 era.
Well, the Steelyard was right there, and after a party, I'm hungry. Or after a mixer, what's open?
No, Steak and Shake, and then you just continue being loud at Steak and Shake. Hell yeah!
And then we all show up in our letters and still continue to have a good time.
It would be ignorant as fuck till like 4 o'clock in the morning. Oh god, those are good times.
Well, I actually talked to one of the servers at the time, and they loved it because they have the worst shift, but we were able to help provide them with a level of income that be able to get during your normal business hours.
Yeah, like what would make, cause I had friends that maybe a couple of them might even be watching that would that worked at Steak and Shake, and yeah, their enjoyment of that shift depended on the clientele that came in. Were they good clientele? Were they shitty? Were they annoying? Or were they just fucking entertaining and they just had a good ass time with them?
Right.
So like it wavered, but yeah, they always generally made a pretty decent amount of money, like any other shift. Like morning is like, oh yeah, the old people will come in. And then after that, it's nothing until like maybe like 8 o'clock, and then that bitch is smacking.
Oh, absolutely.
So what do you think of these?
I put it at C because I felt like sometimes the portions were not consistent enough for me. I always was left wanting more, still hungry. I get that they were trying to get the old school diner feel and the speed of it, though, but I still think that they could have done more to appeal to the masses to leave them more satisfied.
Okay,
So
that's
I put it
yeah.
at C.
For me, I'm gonna put it in D. It's gonna be the second D tier of the day. Their regular fried chicken sandwich is trash, it's flat out. The only thing that is saving it from being an F tier chicken sandwich is the spicy chicken sandwich, which is
Yep.
like a B tier chicken sandwich. It's pretty fucking good. I always say that B tier on the tier list is always for things where it's just like you're never upset that you get it. It's never
No.
a bad pick. It's generally good. It's not like what you wanted, but if you get it, you're never really truly upset.
No, I mean
And
your A and S tier are your go-tos, which you know you're going out. All right, that was a good meal. I'm glad I did that. But I still think that Steak and Shake, for whatever reason, always left me wanting more. And you know, the people there that were hired there, they're great people though. But I just still felt like, well, I could still eat more.
yeah, it's. I mean, I hate when the fry episode comes up. Steak and Shake. I'm just gonna spoil y'all. Steak and Shake's fries are F tier. They are the trash.
They are
The
shit.
most goddamn trash, unfulfilling, barely in existence
Overcooked,
of French
grease.
fries to
I
ever
could,
grace a plate. I can make better homemade fries, and I don't even like frying shit. It's
got that right.
it's not good. But yeah, and that kind of
No,
carries
it's
over.
terrible.
That carries over to their chicken sandwich. Now, their chicken strips, amazing. Their other sandwiches, their steak burgers, pretty fucking good. Their Reuben, the Reuben is
Hit or miss for me.
really. I don't personally eat Reuben because I don't like the sauce. But every person that I've gone with that gets the Reuben, they just fucking gush over it. So I can just go off of that third party experience that like, yo, that Reuben probably fucking smacks.
Overall, it's a good sandwich though, but to put it in that A S tier, I have to have consistency. Like I can go to the one here and go
Yeah.
point Bravo and point B, C, and I would. But my experience is it's not that.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. Like the spicy chicken sandwich saves it from being an F tier. So far Dairy Queen is the only one. Now Wendy's. I'm gonna put Wendy's in A tier. They know how to fucking do some chicken. They do chicken really well. Their spicy chicken is good when they have it. Because for a while they were playing with us. They were like, all right, now we're getting rid of spicy chicken, including spicy chicken nuggets. Now we're bringing it back. And I don't know why. I don't know what research they were doing that people were like, we don't like the spicy chicken. But y'all fucked up. Stop doing that shit. They have amazing chicken sandwich variety. There's just, I don't know what it is, but it's something that it's missing that something special that's going to kick it to S tier, like with Chick-fil-A and Popeyes up there, because those are some hard hitters.
Well, for me, I gave it S because solely basing off the spicy chicken for how much I enjoyed it.
That spicy chicken is so good. It really should be an S tier. Their chicken sandwiches are S tier, but it's just there's something like at me in my heart of hearts, I can't nudge it up. I would probably put it if I rearrange this. There we go. It's going to be top A tier. Like it is knocking on the door of S tier. It's able to peek its head in and go like, oh, y'all doing some cool shit in there. All right, every now and then.
Well, the only reason for me it would go down to an A for how inconsistent they have it.
Yeah, that's Wendy's though. Wendy's is great.
But when they have it, oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
They need to stop McRibbing it. Like,
tell me about it.
Please. Just let us have our shit. Let us have our fucking things, Wendy's. Y'all are doing too much.
Stop breaking our hearts.
Y'all are ruining it. All right, so the last one, Whataburger. Shout out to all of my South people in the South, in Alabama.
Wait, where's my cowboy hat? I need my cowboy hat. Hold on.
All of my people in Texas and Yeehaw time zone. He's getting his cowboy hat. He is getting his cowboy hat. Somebody get Dave, Grant, all of the Texas crew, the big deal crew. Where are they at? Because my man is. You can't. Where's the cowboy hat? Where's the? Yay! Yeehaw!
Yo, I bought this in 2016 when I was down in Dallas, Texas, to World Championship.
Oh shit! So you had Whataburger then? Because why the fuck would you not?
If you don't go to certain parts of Texas and you don't have Whataburger, you're slapping Texas in the face.
You are. Last year at the Big Deal, I posted a status that was like, there are 3 things that are guaranteed in Texas. 1, yee. 1.5, haw. 2, there's a yellow rose somewhere. 3,
oh, absolutely.
Whataburger fucking's gonna pop. And Whataburger's burgers are S tier all the way when the burger episode happens. Fuck you, fight me. You can't. You're wrong.
Step up. If you don't think Whataburger is S tier, step in front of me right now. I'll back
he'll
you.
throw you. Their chicken sandwiches, I'm going to put at A. They're good. It's just there's something about it. It's the same thing as like the Wendy's problem, where it's missing that. It's missing like a joie de vivre. It's a je ne sais quoi. I don't know what it is. It's just it's lacking that spark. But god damn it, it's a fucking good chicken sandwich. Everything at Whataburger is fucking awesome.
I'm gonna second that with you. I put it at A. Overall, I think there's one little thing that just, where is it? Or what is it?
Man, there's a fun. The first time I had Whataburger, we went on a family reunion to Alabama, and the hotel was like in some weird, like the exit where it was, and then like where it was actually sitting was like in the back ass woods of Alabama. Oh yeah, sketchy shit. It was sketchy shit, Alabama. Like late at night, you walking around and it's like, hey, are we gonna get shot? Are we gonna get lynched? Are we gonna look or see a burning cross somewhere? And it's not like the Whataburger was across the street. It was up the top of a fucking hill. Nothing else in between. But at the top of the hill was like the lights of a Whataburger. Like, you fucking made it. You made it out of Silent Hill type shit. And let me tell you, we hit that bitch up every night. One night, we came back from the club at 3 o'clock in the morning. We walked to Whataburger all fucked up. It was great. So it holds a special place in my heart. And their chicken is fucking good. So shout out to all of y'all in Yeehaw time. Cowboy up. Whataburger is doing justice. So,
sidebar, do you know how many looks I got as a 6 foot tall Asian wearing a black Stetson? Let that sink in.
Quite a bit, I'm sure. That is a very unusual situation because at first it's just like, oh, all right, he's tall. Why is he wearing a cowboy hat? And I'm sure you were in just like full garb, full gi and everything with the cowboy hat, because why wouldn't you be? That's a level of intimidation that sometimes even I'm not ready for.
One person said down there the second day when I did compete in the geek, yo, that's some big energy. I'm like, I love country music.
I hate country music.
I'm the only Asian at country. I'm the only Asian at.
You are Mr. Win from Hey Arnold. Just go ahead and do some simple things.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Oh shit. That's good. I'm glad that you are standing in it. So
I wonder how many people are confused right now. Like, why is he wearing a cowboy hat?
This is the type of quality and randomness you can expect on the Toppiest Tier and other streams over here at the channel. We have Asians in cowboy hats here, talking about chicken. And speaking of chicken, this is our tier list. Here's mine on the screen. And just to sum up, S tier, you're looking at Chick-fil-A, Popeyes, Arby's. A tier is Wendy's, Whataburger, Jack in the Box, and Shake Shack.
Words are hard.
They are difficult. I have a degree in words, and they're hard.
Mm-hmm.
B tier, KFC, McDonald's. No C tier, so nothing is just like,
Okay.
mediocre average. But we hit that hump and we go to D tier for Burger King, Steak and Shake, and Dairy Queen. What is your tier list?
I'm surprised I haven't seen any links come up with other people's tier lists, so like we kind of grill them more.
Ooh. So, so this is now the time where like let's see what your tier list is. Let's see what the chat and everyone else is saying.
Let's just run from the top. All right, y'all. That's right. I said y'all. Chick-fil-A. Ready, set, go.
Let's see. I saw some F's in the chat for Chick-fil-A.
I remember that.
Some people were kind of sad, like, "Aw, poor Chick-fil-A."
Yeah, but I'm wondering if the political views. Yes, I know it's. Take that out of it and just focus on the food. I'm wondering if like that.
I said that it was a contentious sandwich. It is the forbidden sandwich, but it's a good forbidden sandwich. It's pretty good damn solid. Some people, man, that chicken nugget the chicken strip chicken nugget episode is going to be heat because people got really upset, and also people agreed that like, yeah, no, it's not that good. Guys, I'm sorry, the McDonald's chicken nuggets aren't good. They were good as children.
No, they're horrible.
I do miss McDonald's crispy chicken go wraps.
Yo, now we're talking, ladies and gentlemen.
That's
the McDonald's wrap.
That is the shit, and they're not quite the same anymore. Like they used to do like the snack wraps that had like the long chicken strip in it.
Right. It was very inexpensive. It was good for on the go, and it left me satisfied.
They had like I would get 2 of them, and I'd be like,
right.
Yo, perfect every time. Now like they do like the go wraps, which are like this big, and it's thanks for saving me on my gluttony, but I don't come to McDonald's to like watch my figure. I want tons of nutrients.
I want substance.
I want substance. Tons of substance in me. Don't clip that. Too late. It probably is going to happen.
I think it's probably a little too late to clip that.
So, McChicken, lots of McChicken is just
there.
inconsistent, and it's just there. You're never disappointed. Like if you put the McChicken at S tier, it's because you fucking love the McChicken. That's your shit. And there's nothing that anyone else can say to convince you otherwise.
I can see the debate where people would put it in S tier, but for me personally, I can't.
Yeah, no, it's going to be B tier for me. Let's see. Yeah, Popeyes. Everyone pretty much agrees on Popeyes. Good. Kim, I got to get her a Popeyes sandwich. Arby's, I guess Arby's, the contention with Arby's is just that it just doesn't sit well on a lot of people's stomachs, which, fine. Maybe it's the type of grease they use. Maybe it's how much grease they use. I think everything at Arby's is fucking delicious. The apple and cherry turnovers are probably the best fast food desserts you can get.
I think that should be another video, fast food dessert.
It's going to have to be. Shakes, yeah. Shake Shack has inconsistent burgers.
I don't go to Shake Shack for the variety. I just go for the bacon bluebird.
Oh, so they just took away the go wraps entirely. I didn't know that McDonald's got rid of the go wraps entirely. Yo, that's trash.
Yo, that hurts me a little bit.
Way to ensure that I never patronize your place ever again. Holy shit. Yeah, that's fucked, dude. Let me go to...
That hurts.
I'm going to go to... I did see that Jared, friend of mine, he was interested in co-hosting this, but you beat him. You kind of beat him to it in terms of messaging me. His tier list.
There we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here is Jared.
Shout out to Jared. Amazing. Love him to death. S tier. Popeyes and Wendy's.
Oh.
A tier. He put McDonald's chicken sandwich at an A tier. B tier is KFC and Shake Shack. C tier, he put both Steak and Shake and Arby's, which is fucked.
I could see Steak.
Not agree with that Arby's pick.
Arby's, no. Steak and Shake, it could teeter based on the day. I can understand that.
D tier, he put Burger King, rightfully so. And F tier, he put Chick-fil-A. And I can see him putting F tier for Chick-fil-A just because the politics of it.
Yeah, but we're not here to talk about politics, though. We're here to talk about strictly food, but I can understand people's bias based on trying to encompass everything about a restaurant, but I don't think that's what you're aiming for.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't quite put the criteria on it when I made the post, but like that's what it was. And then question mark tier, his question mark tier, which is the tier reserved for I have no information on this, so who knows, is Dairy Queen, Jack in the Box, and what a burger, because he's probably just never had those. So
well, I mean, that's fair because some people don't travel to certain places that have these restaurants.
True that. Yeah, no, that is not everyone is fortunate or like even wants to travel to like a lot of those places that Whataburgers even exist in. Like Texas is probably the most like Dallas, especially Dallas is probably the one place where it's like, no, you should go there and hang out and probably stop at a Whataburger. I'm never going to recommend anyone go to like parts of Alabama other than, hey, do you want to go to the Huntsville like NASA Space Museum? Cool, there's a Whataburger on the way. Other than that, like, don't make a trip out of it unless you have relatives or you're going to some event where you can win money. that's that.
Well, I'm gonna follow up and back you up on the Whataburger because some of the local within the jiu-jitsu community, the association that I'm in, they're like, oh, so what are you guys doing after the tournament? Oh, we're gonna go to Whataburger and pig out. So that was my introduction to Whataburger.
Okay, yeah, that was kind of the gist. Like with us at the family reunion, it was like, Whataburger, what's up with that? And like my relatives were like, oh yeah, no, Whataburger's awesome. And even like the concierge at the desk was like, yo, go there. And we're Northerners, Cleveland Northerners. So yeah, we went there and the regrets were none. Ate way too fucking much.
No, don't ever say that to me.
Okay, I ate too much for me because I'm not on a 4,000 calorie diet. I did like 3,000 when I was bulking and like practicing like 3 hours a day for the big deal, and then quarantine hit and that stopped, and now I've put on not good weight. So I am not having a good time, but I am working that off. Speaking of working that off, you, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu athlete, you have a podcast, you cosplay. What's up with this podcast that you do? Tell us a little bit about that.
So right now, I was searching on the internet, and all these people have great podcast ideas, but I've never really seen a cosplay podcast where people can. It's don't let the name deceive you a little bit, but it's cosplay. Who would have thought?
Okay.
Because I want to hear people's stories on what brought them to cosplay. Because a lot of people are like, oh, because I love video games, I decided to go to a convention to see what it's out. Like I wanted to dress up like a character that I really like, and that I have a connection to. Some of my friends wanted me to go, so it just caught a lot of people that I know in the community. Yeah, I'll be on it. And right now, it's a little bit of a hot topic because of quarantine and how people are feeling. And I understand people's point of view because I love going to conventions for cosplay, to see any new game releases. And the biggest thing is the social aspect of the people that you meet. Let's see, which one was it?
I'm enjoying how you are full cowboy right now with the dip and the spitter and the cowboy hat. You are leaning into the cowboy right now.
It was Keystone Comic-Con where I debuted my Zack Fair cosplay because I love Final Fantasy. Kind of a quick trip down memory lane. I can honestly say Final Fantasy was one of the that probably saved my life because I'm adopted with 2 Caucasian parents.
Okay.
And playing through and learning Cloud's story and how he's so different, but people still love him as a person for what he does. it kind of got me to rethink some of my life. Like, even though I'm different, I still have a family, still have friends that love me for me, and not because I'm just an Asian with an Irish last name.
I'm gonna second that. Maybe not so much. My story isn't as profound, but it did have kind of, it did push me in a certain direction. I first played Final Fantasy VII when it came out. I was in like sixth grade around that time. I think
96, 97?
yeah, I definitely I played it when I was in sixth grade, so that was like '98.
Okay.
Then I moved to Cleveland in '99. Played it, didn't finish it. When I got to freshman year of high school, because I used to do, I did choir, I sang. That was like my
Hey.
elective. And I didn't really take it as seriously. It was just like, oh, I like singing, whatever. When I got to my freshman year of high school, I decided to give Final Fantasy VII another playthrough, and I made it to the end where One Winged Angel sang. And I was like, this song is fucking amazing. I want to sing this. I want to learn this. That choir is awesome. This is coming off of a PS1 disc. This is amazing.
Well, listen to the remake of it.
I haven't finished. I haven't gotten that far in the game.
You
I
can
have.
still listen because they have on stuff on YouTube. They have the updated.
I know I can do it. I wanna experience it in real time. I wanna recreate that. But I loved it so much, and they would just get to the point where like I would just make it all the way to the Sephiroth fight and just like drop the controller and just let it run in the background all day. Like I absolutely love that song. So that song kind of helped motivate me to like, yo, I need to like stick. I want to sing this song one day in a choir. I hope that opportunity comes up. I decided to stick with choir more and sing and go to competitions, do multiple extracurriculars with musicals and choirs. And like even now today, I professionally sing for like churches and also like Playhouse Square. And I was lucky enough, I think it was last year, maybe a year ago, when the Final Fantasy
Yep, you were there too.
Distant Worlds concert came to Cleveland. Not only was I there, I was one of the people invited to sing in the choir. So I was one of the performers for that concert series. So I actually got to sing One Winged Angel. And it was just like my childhood was just validated in that moment. I never would have, it was better than even I pictured as a child, just sitting there on stage with a packed out house full of other awesome, good looking nerds, some dressed in their fanciest, some cosplaying at Playhouse Square with a full orchestra right in front of us, singing all of this music from Final Fantasy. And it was a nearly once in a lifetime experience, and I'm so happy I was able to do it. So I totally understand how important that the Final Fantasy series, especially 7, has been to you.
And people like came up at Keystone, they're like, "That's an amazing cause. It means to see someone, doing this, doing that, and just getting to connect with people that I'll probably never see again." And we got to share a moment and hang out and just talk. And I really don't go for the fanfare or show off a cosplay. I go there for my own pleasure to cosplay what I want to play. And if I can brighten someone's day with my cosplay, I will. People are broken when I do Tadashi Yamada from Big Hero 6. I've had a girl come up to me and cry because, yeah.
Fun reveal, I have never seen Big Hero 6. I should watch it. Yes, I have Disney Plus. I'm lazy, but I haven't seen it yet. So I should probably figure that out. I should probably get my life together.
A lot of the reason why people don't know about it is because Frozen stole the spotlight.
Did it come out around the same time as Frozen? I
2 months. 2 months at Big Hero 6 was released, and 6 weeks later, Frozen came out.
Okay. That'll do it. Frozen just completely just blotting out the sun, so to speak, of everything. All right, well, Dan,
Cosplay, who would have thought?
thank you so much, man, for coming on, donning a cowboy hat, going full Asian cowboy, and hitting up this tier list of chicken sandwiches. Where can cosplay, cosplay now what? And how can
Cosplay. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? How can people follow you? How can people follow you on social media?
Instagram, Twitter, MattRussell130. That's my middle school, high school, college. Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, Nano Ninja, Nano _ Facebook, Daniel Sheehan. I'm not really in it to go big. I just want to provide nice, clean, fun entertainment for people. So I do this for you guys. So all for you. Like, I know I had a huge people who could not afford Final Fantasy VII make. I'm sure I was streaming that. Oh, that game. What chapter are you on?
I just finished up. Let's see. Was it chapter 12? I think I'm on chapter 13 right now, where the horrible thing happened.
And you're at the pillar.
Yes, I just finished up the Rude and Reno fight. And yeah, that was emotional, all of that.
Oh, people saw me cry on stream, and I have zero shame.
And it's on, it's, by the way, for people who haven't pointed it, it's not, I'm keeping this as spoiler free as possible. Especially if you haven't played Final Fantasy VII at all, because there are some people who haven't actually touched the game. But just so you remember the loss of people in the original game.
Yeah, of course
but
I do.
Seeing it individually is totally what fucked me up.
No, hearing them talk and the emotion.
I'm
just like, no.
No, I didn't like that. I didn't like how those people went out. And then the one where like you see him running and he looks up. I was like, no, you were supposed to make it. That one killed me. I had to like choke back the tears because I was on the Zoom call with family, and I didn't want to get roasted on Zoom, but I was just like, no. I didn't like that at all. So yeah, it's gonna be a big, now kind of like a mixture of like, fuck those guys. What do I have to do? Like, I'm empowered to just like regathering up all the feels as soon as I play today.
So what do you think the thirst of Jessie?
She really wants that cloud peen. She wants it so bad. She just wants to sniff. She just wants to she just wants a little sniff. That's it's so funny. And it's such a new dynamic that I love it. I love how they're breathing all this new life and personality into all these characters.
Okay, so
Barrett is finally way more of the fact that he's an eco-terrorist and loves terrorism is one thing, but the fact that like everyone else is just kind of like, you kind of see some moments where they're like, yeah, he's a little excessive, but his heart's in the right place.
I wouldn't necessarily go terrorism. I think he just believes in the cause, and everybody else is making it out seem like
he wants to do big eco-terrorism. Like all of the Shinra train experiences, and even the one part, once again, not spoilers or anything, because I'm dancing around when this happens and everything, where he's just kind of like the equivalent of just like, yeah, sometimes you have to make sacrifices, but it's for the good the better cause, and everyone.
Yeah, but that's life in general, though. You have to make tough decisions.
You're right, but he loves him some terrorism. He just wants to fuck shit up in the name of Earth, which is honorable and noble, but he fucking loves it. That is his jam. Tifa being way more of like I support this, but I don't know to what extent, and her being kind of dodgy with Cloud. Mind you, I'm halfway through the game, because from what I know, everyone said like chapter 14, 15 is like halfway point.
No, chapter 9 is because there's 18 chapters.
Okay, well, I figured it was halfway because of playtime, but yeah, I like the definition of everyone. Even Aerith, who I like the fact that now she has like an actual personality and charm, and she is snippy instead of her
just wait to get to the wall market.
I did. I made it to the wall market. The wall market sequence was fucking amazing. what was his name? Andre, the one who was in charge of the honeybee. That is
Andre.
that is
Andreas.
Andreas. He has such big gay energy that I wish I could just. I wanted that. I was there just playing it. I'm like, this is so gay energy. This is great.
There's no other way to explain it.
It is the big, gay, powerful energy, and that's not a negative thing. It is just it is fabulous energy.
It's one of those things you have to experience it to understand it.
It is. There was so much power. He was so powerful. But I hope to finish that today, and I mean not today, this weekend, and then we can have a long discussion about it. But
No, when you finish it, you let me know as soon as possible that I'm bringing you on my podcast to talk about it.
all right, that sounds like a deal. Once again, Dan, thanks so much. Everyone, make sure you give him a follow. Matt Wrestler 130 on Twitter, Nano Ninja _under_Nano_Ninja on Twitch. Give him a follow, show him your support, and your podcast.
Cosplay, who would have thought? I run it through Twitch so I can record it and then repost it for people who may miss it or anyway, I'll have anybody on because I'll be even for non-cosplayers or just gamers. I'll have anybody talk.
Yeah, so make sure you give him a follow, reach out to him. He's an awesome dude. I've known him for quite a while. And once again, thank you so much. Everyone else watching, thank you for tuning in today. Y'all are the best. I like you. I love you. Make sure you give a follow. Click the little heart button that's down there on Twitch if you happen to be watching. Follow me at Agekin right there in the webcam on all social medias. I'm super easy to find. It's really it's not that difficult. I love chatting. And shout out to the followers. We have Lorelei, the Lorelei Siren. Girl Lorelei coming in at follow number 69. She got the big 69. Nice.
She got the one that mattered.
She got the most important one. It's not going to matter again until you get to either 300 and then 420. Yep. After that, it's the memes go until 1,337, and that's kind of about it. So claim one of those spots. My boy Heavy JT3, shout out to him doing his thing. Used to work for Microsoft. Thank you for the big follow, and thank you for following. Absolutely appreciate it.
You know I will, brother.
Absolutely. So thank you so much for watching. Once again, as I always say, y'all are the best. I like you. I love you. Thank you. Wash your goddamn hands.
Please do.
Stay safe out there. Socially distance, and if you do happen to have to go outside for shopping or whatever, make sure you wear a face mask. Protect yourselves and others. We can get through this, because we are all that we kind of got out here.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Have a great day, guys. Thank you so